Hey, what is happening? What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in to Rules for Rebels. Today's video, we're going to be doing a December Amazon merch earnings, and we absolutely crushed it this December, despite having the ability to list shut down, despite having the ability to edit t-shirts shut down, and even being able to upload t-shirts, period. Despite all that, as well as despite some t-shirts being unlisted, still managed to set a new personal best, which really, quite frankly, I'm shocked with. Let me cut right to the chase and tell you what the numbers we did for December were. So here I've kind of imported everything over into Google spreadsheets. 313 t-shirts sold. If we subtract the cancellations, which I did have 12 cancellations, that brings us down to what's at 301 shirts. Total sales in terms of like what Amazon made selling these shirts, $4,782.62. And in my cut of that, or my commissions, $1,103.30. So absolutely thrilled with this month. I mean, obviously after the cancellations are taken out, it's probably going to be, maybe more around, I don't know, 1,040, something like that, maybe 1,050. But still way, way better than any month I've ever had before, both in terms of the overall number of shirts sold, as well as the commissions as well. So in just a second, we'll kind of dive into this, how many shirts sold, how many of each shirt sold, etc. But let me take you back on over here to earnings. So this is the Amazon merch earnings page. The month previous, November of 2017, made $393.32. I don't remember the number of t-shirts we sold to do that. I want to say about 109, if I'm not mistaken. A month before that, I did 403. I think I actually sold more t-shirts in November than I did in October, but it happened to be higher priced t-shirts that I sold in October, which is why I earned more. Month before that, 128. Month before that, 184. Just back in July, just 3, 4, 5 months ago, I only did $58. And if we go back to March of 2017, which March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So, I guess 9, 10 months ago, I sold one t-shirt, made $1.94. So my graphic design skills have improved a little bit, but I'm still far from a graphic designer. Most of my t-shirts are either text-based or very, very basic designs. But that's all it really takes to make a buck on Amazon. If you do good titles, good tags, good descriptions, etc., and have a halfway decent design and know kind of how to find trending designs, you can actually do really, really well on here. And it can be a very, very passive way of making money. But I'm just really, really happy with the growth, and really happy that sticking with something wound up paying off. So, like I said, not that many months ago, I sold one t-shirt and made $1.94. The month after that, maybe sold 3, 4 t-shirts, made 19. Fast forward 6 or 7 months, we're doing almost $400 a month. And then December, which I will say December was kind of a fluke. I'm not going to be doing these kinds of numbers every month, but it still is pretty good because December was a month where most people either had a really terrible month or a really fantastic month. And a lot of great people who are great Amazon merch sellers who are much more talented than myself actually wound up having bad months. So I think part of it was I had a couple trends that really took off in December. We were all faced with the challenge of from December 5th on through the rest of the month. None of us were able to upload new t-shirts. None of us were able to edit t-shirts. And what kind of hurt even more was a lot of our best-selling t-shirts, they removed the BSR score. These shirts got delisted. I had some shirts that were like almost top selling in their category, ranking in the first or second line of Amazon searches that Amazon just totally removed from the searches. So wasn't really sure how the month was going to shake out, but turned out to, like I said, fantastic month. Did almost like 3 times what I had done the previous month, which was also a personal best. So if we head on back over here, so all in all, we sold 72 different shirts. I'll let you guys kind of take a look over the amount of each shirt that we sold. So I had one shirt sell 15, another shirt sold 11, another shirt sold 19, small 6, 1, 1, 2. Another shirt sold 13. By far, this shirt was killing it. This shirt is ranked anywhere from number 1 to number 3 for its search term. Obviously Amazon merch, or Amazon in general, I should say, when you search a term, you're going to see sponsored results, right? So sometimes there's no sponsored results. Excuse me. Other time there might be one sponsored result. Other time you might get 3. But I'm typically, for this t-shirt, I'm either number 1 organic search result or within like the top 3. Obviously BSR scores and things like that are constantly changing. But this shirt fluctuates from either number 1 to maybe number 3 or 4 in terms of search rank for that keyword, and sold 126 shirts. That obviously really helped out. That one single t-shirt sold more than all of my t-shirts did last month. Had another shirt sold 10, another one sold 6, 8, 6, but you know, that's why we say Amazon merch is a numbers game, because, you know, sure, I had a couple t-shirts really kill it, but you know, look, 2 shirts, 1 shirt, 1 shirt, 1 shirt, 15, 11. So you're typically going to have like maybe 1 to 3 just shirts that are killing it. You're going to have maybe 3 to 5 shirts that are getting a few sales, maybe 5, 10, 15 sales a month. And then what's going to make up kind of the rest of your sales is kind of all these random shirts that you're getting 1 sale, 2 sales, 3 sales. As you can see here, pretty much for the most part, all of my shirts were standard shirts. I had a few premium shirts sell. I used to list primarily all premium. Reason being, I used to really like the American Apparel shirts. And also, I think American Apparel had a lot of brand recognition, name recognition, recognition of quality. So if somebody hears that this is on an American Apparel shirt, like, okay, it's a good quality shirt. Otherwise, a lot of times, you know, when people are buying t-shirts, you know, you don't know if you're going to get like a Hanes or some crappy shirt. So American Apparel really had that name recognition. So I didn't mind making like $250 less in commission if people knew what shirt they were getting. Bella plus Canva, don't get me wrong, they're decent shirts, but I don't think that Bella plus Canva actually has that like brand recognition or name recognition that American Apparel does. And for that reason, I wind up opting to go with the Anvil shirts, and the Anvil shirts are fantastic quality. I'll tell you, on my Etsy shop, I'm using the same Anvil shirts that I use to fill American Apparel shirts. I do it through Printful there. Yeah, Anvil, I mean, in my opinion, is just as good quality as the Bella Plus Canva, and I don't really feel like you're getting that name recognition for paying the extra couple bucks for Bella Plus Canva. But yeah, overall, good month. One thing I have been wanting to do is price some t-shirts a little bit higher. So as of January 12th, 13th, something like that, Amazon's actually going to be raising the base price of t-shirts. I think like $1.50. So think about this. I sold 300 shirts. Once Amazon raises the base price, that's over $300 in revenue I lose just because I'm making that much worse of a margin. So moving forward, I'm going to make sure that my t-shirts are priced a little bit higher. I have a couple shirts that are selling really, really well. Like this one that sold 100 and something shirts per month. If I were to raise that price $2, I don't know if it'll still sell as well and if it will still rank as well in Amazon merch. But if I could squeeze an extra $2 out of each one of those shirts, that's what? That's, I don't know, $250, $260 more that I earn just by raising the price of the shirt. So I'm slowly going to start going through all my shirts, slowly raising the price, maybe a quarter, 50 cents at a time, seeing kind of at what level do they stop selling quite as well. And then I'm going to knock it down a little bit and kind of leave it there. But I found personally that the best listing price for my shirts for the most part is about $16.95. That leaves a decent commission for me. I think people are more likely to buy something at $16.95 than $19.95. And then one other reason I like that price, I notice a lot of people are at $16.99. So when I see my competitors, if I'm trying to rank on page 1 or even towards above the fold on page 1 for shirts, I'll notice a lot of the people around me are at $16.99 and I'm at $16.95. So I think that may give me a slight bump in Amazon search ranking. And also, even though it's only 5 cents, I think like psychologically, I think some people might go for the shirt that's a little bit cheaper, even if it only is 4 or 5 cents cheaper. So, like I said, had an absolutely fantastic month, really killed it this month. Really, really kind of happy with kind of the progress of merch. I imagine more of you guys have been getting on merch. I know a lot of you guys were kind of playing the waiting game, waiting for your invite to come through. Hopefully in 2018, Amazon kind of scales up the program, gets more people on there. I think I've talked about this before, but we now have hoodies and nuddies, nudie being a hoodieless sweatshirt, but hoodies and nuddies are coming out soon. I'm on tier 500. I don't have them yet. I'm thinking probably by, I don't know, probably towards the end of January, I'm expecting to have the ability to do hoodies. I already have long sleeve tees. I imagine a lot of you guys have long sleeve tees as well. I wasn't super impressed with the quality of the long sleeve tees. So, I mean, I think I sold one. I really haven't been listing them that much. But one thing I do need to do is, I guess it's not showing here, but after talking with Chris from Thrift Shop Hustler, he told me that like in order to get tiered up, there's kind of a tinfoil hat theory that ideally you want to be above 80% of whatever you're able to list. So that means, you know, if I'm at tier 500, I should have, you know, at least 400 t-shirts listed. So I really need to work on getting my my listings up. And reason for that, you know, we don't know if this is 100% true, but if Amazon merch is going to tier people up, if I have 500 shirts at my disposal and I'm only using 220, well, why are they going to tier me up when I haven't even used what I'm allotted already? So I think that's the reason they want you to have over 80% of your shirts listed. So I think long sleeve tees as well as hoodies and hoodies, once I get them, will give me the ability to basically just replicate all my designs on sweatshirts and long sleeves. That'll pretty much double up the amount of t-shirts that I have, and that'll put me at right around 500. So hopefully when the next flood of tier ups happen, I'm one of the guys who gets bumped up to 1,000. And it seems like that 1,000 level is where you start to get like beta stuff coming your way. So I've heard people at 1,000 tier and above, they already have hoodies. So that's one of the nice things about getting to 1,000 is when it comes to giving you more uploads per day, when it comes to new products going, you know, being available to you, etc., the people at tier 1,000 and higher tend to be the people who get those first. So that's kind of my plan for the new year. Really going to kind of grind it out and try to get to 1,000 tier. Going to be trying to maximize my uploads per day. So 10 uploads day in and day out every single day. And then as far as like what's working, same things that have worked in the past. When you find a niche that works, double down on it, go real hard, start maxing out those shirts. Big, bold designs. I think the reason that big, bold designs sell well isn't necessarily because people want to wear big, bold designs to take up the whole front of their shirt. But when you're looking at these little thumbnail shots on Amazon, it's the big, bold designs that are going to stick out. And those like thin line t-shirt designs, well, they may be, you know, cute shirts or great shirts. They're just not going to stand out in a thumbnail view. So that's why, you know, pretty much everything I'm doing is big, bold designs as well. But really excited about 2018 for Amazon merch. Hopefully I can keep these numbers growing and kind of sustain these numbers because it's some great passive income here. But that's really all I got for you guys this month. Any updates, anything you guys want to let me know about merch? Are you guys tiering up? Are you guys allowed to begin listing again? Have they brought up your number of shirts you're allowed to list per day? Do any of you guys have hoodies or nuddies? If so, what's the quality of them like? If you've ordered one, what brand are they? Anything you want to tell me and everybody else about merch, drop it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please click that subscribe button to the bottom left or bottom right. I'm trying to get a silver play button right here. And until next time, guys, Rules for Rebels signing off. I'll catch you guys later.